Hello students, welcome to your channel Sukh EduWorld. Today I will solve next 10 questions of this question paper, and this exam was conducted by National Fertilizer Limited for the post of management trainee in chemical labs, and I had already solved first 30 questions of B section of this question paper, and for that I had uploaded 3 videos. You can check that videos, and today I will cover 10 questions in this video from 81 to 90. And I want to tell you something that NFL is going to conduct an exam on 7th December, this Saturday, for the post of junior engineering chemist, and obviously NFL will ask similar questions, almost similar questions in that question paper, and that's why some students were requested me to solve this question paper as soon as possible. So I'll try to solve finish this B section before 7th December so that you can practice. And one more thing that I want to tell, that Gale, GAIL. Okay, so Gale and NFL both are very good and reputed companies, and there was an exam conducted by Gale yesterday. Okay, Gale conducted an exam yesterday for the similar post management trainee, and in their exam, the level of the that exam was almost similar. Okay, so that's why students are also requesting me to solve that question paper, but for that you have to wait at least for for this week, because first of all I have to finish this exam, this question paper, okay, before 7th December, before that exam which is going to conduct by NFL. So after that I'll try to uh, complete or provide solution of this question paper also. So you can practice, okay, this question paper before 7th December. Okay, so now we will solve this question. In the 81 in this question they are asking that which of the following wave functions can be solution of Schrodinger equation for all values of x. And in this question paper, in this question they are providing you four options, and in this case correct answer is D, because in this they are providing you this wave function, and in that contains e raised to power minus x square. Okay, and they are asking which wave function can be solution of for all values of x. Okay, and there is only one option, that is D, because whether you will put x as a negative value or positive value, or you can say you can take as x minus infinity or plus infinity, in each case in all negative and positive x values you will get positive value overall, because it means that any positive number here. Okay, and at the end you will get e raised to power negative with any number, which is suppose you can take um, if you will take minus infinity, suppose e raised to power minus infinity square. Okay, in that case you also get e raised to power minus infinity. If you will take any positive value of x, you can take by positive infinity. In that case you will also get e raised to power minus infinity. Okay, and at the end you will get 1 over e power infinity in each case, and 1 over infinity, that will be 0. Okay, so in this case you will get a solution that is psi is equal to 0 or any other positive value. Okay, in this case, but for other x values. Okay, but in this B case you and there will be a one x value, at least one x value at which you will get infinite value number. Okay, in the similar in this case secant, and similar in this case in the suppose in this case of C option, you are going to fill infinity. Okay, positive infinity or negative infinity, you will get e raised to power infinity. Okay, so you will get infinite, and there is only one option in which for each x value you will get a solution, maybe 0 or any other solution. Okay, so in the out of these four options your correct answer is D, because in this case you are going to get a solution for any x value. Okay, in the next question, B part, they are saying an increase in pH cause an increase in sorption capacity if an ion contains an increase in pH causes an increase in sorption capacity. If an ion contains, okay, there are four options. One is COH, SO3H, NO2 and NH2. Okay, so in this case your correct answer is A. Okay, to increase sorption capacity will be increased if an increase in pH only in the case of as carboxylic acid group, that is COH group. Okay, the main reason is that in the case of COH, okay, so at higher pH value, COH group will lose proton easily or become negatively charged CO negative. Okay, so this ionization enhances the interaction between negatively charged carboxylate anion, okay, and similarly and positively charged adsorbents in the solution. Okay, so that lead to increased sorption capacity. But if we consider NO2 group, so this NO2 group doesn't ionize with change in pH, so this option is incorrect. If we'll take a C option, in that case, similar to carboxyl group, obviously the COH3H group will ionize and give H positive. But however, this ionization you will see only at lower pH. Okay, at higher pH, its response is less. So at, you can say, this ionization typically occurs over a wide range of pH values, and the pH at which ionization significantly increased may be different compared to the carboxyl group. So additionally, the ionization of a sulfonic acid group is already quite strong at a lower pH value. Okay, so we are going to find uh, effect in sorption capacity at a higher pH value. So C is option is incorrect. And if you will see NH2 group, so at higher pH value the amino group, okay, it tends to lose a proton and become a neutral NH2 or NH negative group, and this means that it interacts less effectively with the positively charged you can say adsorbents, or resulting you will get a decrease or less significant increase in sorption capacity as compared to carboxylic acid group. So you can't take D as your answer. So your correct and appropriate answer for this question is A option, which is carboxylic acid group. Okay. So in the next question, they are saying which among the following organic acid act as vitamin that is essential for healthy growth. Okay. So they are providing you four acids: gluconic acid, ascorbic acid, aspartic acid, cinnamic acid, and out of these acids your correct option is ascorbic acid, C. So C option is the correct option. Actually ascorbic acid is generally known as a vitamin C also. Okay, so that is crucial, or you can say important, for the growth, development, repairment of all body tissues, body functions, formation of collagen, absorption of iron, proper functioning of immune system, etc. Okay, so for healthy growth ascorbic acid is required, and it is also known as a vitamin C. So C option is your correct answer in this question. In the next question, which of the following statements explains the best for the radial LA mechanism? Okay, so the radial LA mechanism actually is a catalytic reaction mechanism which involve a reaction between adsorbed molecule on the catalyst surface and the molecule from the gaseous phase. Okay, so they are providing you four options, and out of four options your correct answer is A. The catalytic act is a reaction between an adsorbed molecule and a molecule in the gaseous phase. So A option is your correct answer. In the second case, they are saying catalytic act is a reaction between two adsorbed molecule. Actually, that is example of Langmuir-Hinshelwood mechanism. So your correct answer is A option. Okay, in the 84th question. In the next question, they are saying a student wrote a reaction mechanism, okay, of a hypothetical chemical reaction, this C2 plus D2 to CD, and it involves three steps. First is fast, and second is slow step, third is also fast, and you have to calculate order of the overall reaction. And in you can see in the first case they are saying this, in this you will get an equilibrium in the reaction, but this step is fast. Okay, and if you will see in the second case, this step is the slowest step, and obviously it will help, this step will help us to find rate of the reaction. So um, this is rate determining step, second step. And if rate of the reaction is if you will take, you can take actually this is K1 K2. Okay, so this is K2, concentration of C, concentration of D2, right? Okay, and this first step is fast step, and in that you are getting equilibrium also. So obviously you can find equilibrium constant from the first step also. So equilibrium constant, you can take capital K, you can take K1 or capital K. So in that case, that is the concentration of the product, okay, raised to the power of stoichiometric coefficients. Clear? Okay, so in this case you will get K is equal to C square over C2, right? And in this you can find value of concentration of C, which will be K C2 under root. Okay, and this value will fill, you will fill here to find rate. So when you will fill this value, you will get C2 K C2 D2. Okay, so at the end you will get rate K2 root of equilibrium constant K value half for C2 and D2 1. Okay, so when you will calculate overall order will be power of C2, stoichiometric coefficient is half, and for D2 is 1, and you will get overall order half. Okay, 3 over 2, which is 1.5. Okay, so 1.5. So out of the four options, B option is your correct answer. In the next question, they are saying ethynes consist of how many pi bonds? Ethyne meaning acetylene. Okay, so ethyne, it will contain three triple bond. It will contain, sorry, triple bond. Okay, so out of in the triple bond there will be a one sigma and two pi bonds, and you have to just tell them how many pi bonds in ethyne. So total number of pi bonds are 2. So B option is your correct answer in this question. In the next question, they are saying the indirect method of determining ammonia in an ammonium salt involves boiling the salt with an non-excess of standard. So in this case, they are providing you four options: glacial acetic acid solution, boric acid solution, sodium hydroxide solution. And out of the four options, your correct answer is D, that is sodium hydroxide solution. So to determine ammonia in ammonium salt actually, so this is indirect method. In that what happen, it involve the in this you will boil the salt, you will boil the salt, your ammonium salt. Okay, you will boil the salt, okay, with excess of sodium, standard sodium hydroxide solution. Okay, standard sodium hydroxide solution. Okay, you will boil this salt, ammonium salt, with the standard sodium hydroxide solution, and this process releases ammonia gas. And this gas you can determine through various analytical methods. So this indirect method is best suitable, and you will use a sodium hydroxide solution. D option is your correct answer. And in the 88th question, this is a very easy question. They are saying this is the chemical formula. So this is the chemical formula of urea. NH2, C double bond O, NH2. So B option is your correct answer. In the next question, they are saying a certain amount of steam when mixed with 2.5 kg of water, the final temperature of the mixture. So final temperature of the mixture is 75 degrees Celsius. Calculate mass of steam. So you have to calculate mass of steam. They are saying if temperature of the steam, so original temperature of the steam obviously that is 100 degrees Celsius, and of the water is 20 degrees Celsius, and they are providing you specific heat capacity of water and latent heat of vaporization of water at 100 degrees Celsius. Okay, so obviously first of all, the temperature of steam is 100 degrees Celsius, and when it mixed with water, original temperature of water is 20 degrees Celsius, but at the end in the mixture you will get a temperature 75 degrees Celsius. It means that temperature of steam is decreased and for water it is increased, and there is a loss of heat in the case of steam, and at the end you will get 75 degrees Celsius temperature of a mixture. So you have to calculate mass of the steam. So ultimately there will be a two losses for steam. First, heat loss by steam in the case of when it will help the water to condense in the condensation, and second, heat lost by condensed steam just to cool from 100 degrees Celsius to 75 degrees Celsius. Okay, so in the case of first heat loss, okay, first heat loss you will observe in the case of steam. First heat loss of steam when it is in the case of condensation, okay, of water at 100 degrees Celsius. Clear? And it's you can mention this heat as Q1. This is mass of steam, and this is latent heat of vaporization. Latent heat of vaporization. This ms is mass of steam that we have to calculate, and this is heat loss by steam. And second heat loss by steam, okay, that is heat loss by condensed steam. Okay, heat loss by condensed steam cooling from when its temperature changes from 100 degrees Celsius to 75 degrees Celsius. So that you can calculate, you can take that heat as Q, which is equal to ms, mass of steam, into C, heat capacity, specific heat capacity of water, into delta T, which is change in temperature from 100 degrees Celsius to 75 degrees Celsius. Okay, so this change you can subtract 75 degree from 100, this change will be 25 degrees Celsius. So you will put this value here. Okay, so this will be 25 degrees Celsius. Okay, and the specific heat they are also they are providing you, that is 1. Okay, and ms you have to calculate, and this is Q2 value. Okay, next, third is heat gained by the water. Obviously for the water temperature is increased from 20 degrees Celsius to 75 degrees Celsius. So third heat, which is Q3, that is gained by water, gained by water, and that is also Q3 is equal to mW. W is mass of water into specific heat, okay, and into change in temperature. And for water temperature change is 20 degree to 75 degrees Celsius. So this delta T you can find just by subtracting 20 degrees Celsius to from 75 degrees Celsius, and you will get 55 degrees Celsius. Okay, so that 55 you will put here. Okay, and in the case of see, this is the mass of water. Okay, 2.5 kg, and 2.5 kg you can take it into grams, which will be 2500. Clear? And value of heat capacity, which is 1, change in temperature is 55. So at the end what will happen, overall heat compensation will be loss all loss equal to gain. Okay, it means Q1 plus Q2, gain is Q3. Okay, so you can say heat lost by the steam, which is Q1 plus Q2, is equal to heat gained by the water. Okay, so you will equate this equation, put value of Q1 here, Q2 here, and Q3 here. From that you will just calculate value of ms. Okay, so that will be 243 point something, 36 gram. Okay, and this value is in C option. So your correct answer is C. So what you have to do, you have to just fill the values, and overall loss, you will equate overall loss in heat is equal to gain in heat. And gaining in heat, obviously you will observe in case of water, because its temperature is increasing from 20 degrees to 75 degrees Celsius. And loss observed in case of steam, because first of all steam will condensed. Okay, and after that its temperature is decreased from 100 degree to 75 degrees Celsius. So there are two losses for steam. Okay, so you will just equate, put all the values there, and you have to solve the overall equation for ms, which is mass of steam. Clear? So C option is your correct answer in this question. In the last question, the most common type of line defect within a crystal is a dislocation. Choose the incorrect statement about the line defect. So you have to pick incorrect statement. Okay, keep in mind that. So first of all, the first option is these are irregularities from the ideal arrangement in the row of lattice points. So this is a correct option. Okay, second is two type of line defects are substitutional dislocation and screw dislocation. So this option is actually incorrect option, because in that case they are giving you a two dislocations in a single sentence. One is substitutional dislocation and other is screw dislocation. Okay, so in this case substitutional uh, dislocation, actually it is not a line defect, is a point defect. Okay, this is point defect and this is a line defect. Okay, so you have to check incorrect statement just about line defect. In this case there is also a point defect. Okay, so this incorrect statement, so B option is your correct answer. In the third case they are saying edge dislocation is a type of line defect in which an extra half plane of atoms is inserted along the slip plane in the lattice. So this option is also correct. Last is alloys have screw dislocation. Yeah, so that they require great shear force for permanent deformations than pure metal. So this option is also correct. So you have to pick incorrect statement, that is B. So B option is your correct answer in this question. Okay, so other questions I'll try to upload video for the next questions, maybe for obviously tomorrow. Okay, I'll upload a video for that tomorrow, and I'll try to finish all the questions before 7 December, so you can practice. And all the best. And if you like the videos, share with your friends which are preparing from and several posts. Okay, conducted by NFL, Gale, etc. And share these videos and subscribe the channel. Thank you very much.